seeing manhole covers in other businesses. See manhole covers all out of their setting. And so when you're driving around.
Ooh, welcome in, folks. Sorry about that weird intro. I guess I hit live a little quicker than I thought I was going to. We're out here enjoying Hurricane Milton. Currently in the Pasco County area. Trying to stay a little dry. I thought we'd go ahead and get these picks in for you this week. Probably be doing my Sunday show if we have electricity. And enjoy that fun time. As you can see, it is windy and rainy here. It is coming good. We got a couple sandbags just in case it gets a little crazier. So that'll be fun to deal with. But let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Week one shows how distracted your boy is getting. Oh, week 6. Week 6 Seahawks versus 49ers for your Thursday night NFL primetime game. Primetime Jeff O's Bowl gave us a decent one actually with the Seahawks versus the Niners. I'm going to go Seahawks. I think they have that upset potential. On paper there, I think the 49ers are the better team, but I kind of like the Seahawks this week. And you don't hear me say that very often. This isn't like a Seahawks fan base here by any stretch of the means. Next up, we have the Jags versus Bears. Oof, that'll be an interesting one Sunday. This is really starting to get must-win territory for the Jaguars. And if there's a team they can beat, it is the Bears. Let's be completely honest. The Bears, are a very beatable team. I'm not high on their quarterback, so let's go Jags on that one. Commanders versus Ravens. Talk about a banger of a matchup. It ain't going to get much tougher than the Bengals or the Commanders versus the Ravens. That is like ultimate NFL Sunday football right there. This will probably be the game Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon that I'm watching first is this Commanders versus Ravens. Can Jaden Daniels get it done versus the Baltimore Ravens? I'm going to lean no. I'm going to lean picking the Ravens, but I'm not 100% sure here. Jaden Daniels has been balling out, and it's going to be a tough matchup for him. I do feel like the veteran status of Lamar Jackson is going to help. He's been there, done that a little bit more, but it could get very interesting. Yo, shout out Jamar. How's it going? You can see we're having lovely weather down here in the Tampa area, huh? It's a little excellent out here. What do you think about that Commanders versus Ravens game? Should be a pretty interesting one. I'm in Pasco County, Florida, which is just northwest of Tampa. We're having fun with we're having a little hurricane party today. A little fun, but it's okay. I've got my boat over here to the side. If we get too crazy, we'll make sure we get out of here. You got the Commanders. Look, I'm a believer in it, dude. Like Jaden Daniels really could get it done. It's an electric offense, kind of an underrated defense for the Commanders. I think this will be big on his resume. This is a real tough matchup, but I'm leaning the Ravens. I think Derrick Henry and the Ravens are coming up. Yeah, it's coming down pretty good, Jay Fish. Pretty good. Pretty good. I figured I'd get a little live stream in while so I can show people what's going on, get my picks in before we lose electricity out here, because you know it's coming. If you you want to hop in the chat, what do you think about that Hawks vs. Niners game? How's that looking for you? What you think about that primetime bowl? We'll back it up. Since we got Dude with a Beard in the chat, talking live. Coming down pretty good. Yeah, it's windy as shit. It's been like this fucking all day. I've been, yeah, you know, your boy can't sleep. And so woke up at like 3, it was raining. Woke up at 5 a.m., it was raining. 7 a.m., raining. We've just been raining all day. So the Seahawks going to clean them up. That's what I'm kind of thinking too, my dude. Like, I really think the Seahawks got upset potential. The 49ers are not firing on all cylinders. I'm right there with you on the Seahawks. Let's go Jags versus Bears. I know you're going Jags over Bears. I ain't even got to question it. I already know the answer. I already know the Jags got to win this game. Dang it. We need this one. We need it. Dang it. Like, the Bears are a very beatable team. Like, that could happen for sure. What you thinking about this Commanders versus Ravens? Our boy Jamar is going Commanders, and I feel him. Like, I feel him a little bit on it. It gets crazy looking. Bears will choke it up. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Look, if you can count on any team to choke, it's going to be the Bears. We're getting a little bit of river action in the road. It's starting to get there. Starting to get there a little bit. But I'm really interested in, I think this game of the week, you know, we got that bye week as Chiefs fans. It's got to be this Commanders versus Ravens game. It is the game of the week for me. I think the Ravens got it. I think old trust and big trust we trust. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. I think you, if I had to guess, I'm guessing you're picking the Ravens over the Commanders too. Even though, man, I'd be interested to see what the betting odds are on that game. I'd like to see what it is. Let's see, next on the list, we got Cards versus Packers. I think the Packers win this game. I mean, the Cardinals have shown they can beat anybody, right? They beat the 49ers. But if you watch my Sunday morning pregame show, it tells you why the 49ers lost to the Cardinals in that one. I'm also going Commanders in this one. I like Big Trust for sure, but this is the test. Damn. Upset alert. Upset. Man, that makes me want to go Commanders. You might be talking me into it right now. You might be talking me into the Commanders. Damn. Should I be trusting in Janie Daniels? Should I have the faith? I'm sticking with the Ravens, man. I think I'm sticking with the Ravens. The Commanders can win that fucking game, though. There is no doubt in my mind the Commanders can win that game. The last few years, they beat the Niners. It's one of those teams who got their number. Yeah, well, I looked at it Sunday morning, and it was 100% betting on the 49ers. It said nobody was taking the Cardinals' money line. 100%. I ain't seen that yet this season. And I said, you know what? If it's 100% of the public betting on the 49ers, give me the Cardinals. You know what it is. Vegas will tell you. Vegas will tell you it's good. If you bet 100% on the Niners, the Cardinals win in that game. Like, it's almost guaranteed at that point. Let me see. Let's get through this list before I gotta run. This isn't gonna be a long stream. But if you do with the Beard's going to be doing the long streams here shortly, I think. But the Pack is going to win. Yeah, I'm right there with you too. I think the Packers got that game. I'm going with that one. Let's look at the Titans versus Colts. That one's getting kind of interesting because you're dealing with Joe Flacco and now Anthony Richardson. That one gets kind of spicy, but I'm still going Colts. I think the Titans are a bottom 3 team in the NFL. And I think even with old Joe Flacco, I think it could be enough to get it done. Flacco, Colts can go. Yeah, look at it. Look, when me and Dude with the Beard get on the same page, you can call those locks. We like to lock those in. We like that. We go Texans versus Patriots. I'm going Texans there. I'm like 99% sure Dude the Beard is going Texans as well. This is going to be another lock city. This is going to be it again. CJ, yep. He knows what it is. CJ Stroud, man. The truth out here. Look, it is not as electric. They're missing Nico Collins too. Nico Collins out 4 weeks. But that just means you're looking at guys like Tank Dell pick up the slack. That's what you're going to see with the old Texans. But it does hurt a little bit to see Nico Collins out for 4 weeks. Next on my list, we got Browns versus Eagles. But we're saying fly, Eagle, fly. Definitely missing him more than Diggs and Dell. Yeah, for sure. Look, if there's one guy on that offense I could have, it would definitely be old Nico Collins. Yeah, and a Dude with a Beard made the obvious pick of the Eagles versus Browns. We might call that the lock of the week. We might call that the guarantee of the week. There ain't no way in God's green earth the Philadelphia Eagles have any business losing to the Texans or to the Browns. Excuse me. They could lose to the Texans. That could happen. For some reason I'm not sure. Oh, Chargers versus Broncos. The boy's handwriting is sloppy, so I was looking at the list funny. Oh, Chargers versus Broncos. And I actually think the Broncos are going to mess around and win this game. Hey, shout out to Hustler with beers and cheers. Yeah, cheers to you, brother. I think I'm going to be busting out the fancy whiskey today. We might be surviving this one. Chargers for the win. Hey, I hope so. I fucking hate what the Broncos are doing. I hate they're winning any kind of games. You know what it is. You know how the Broncos are talked about here. I'll never go for the Broncos. Look, that might be the motto of the show. Anything but the Broncos. Good lordy. Good lordy, woody. Fuck the Broncos. Excuse my French, folks. Hate to bust that down on you. This is a child-friendly show, usually. But every once in a while, the Broncos come up and we got to speak our mind. Steelers versus Mr. Do the Beer Hitters with an amen. Yes, sir. Let me see what was next on the list. We have the Steelers versus the Raiders. This is going to be another lock for me and Do the Beard. We were both picking the Steelers. I already know. I ain't even got to wait for the comments. I already know this is Steelers over Raiders. The Raiders are what we call trash. This is a get-right game for the Steelers. This is how they get it. This is how they get back on track, back to winning football games. Nice, easy dub. That's Steelers over the Raiders. Like, we know that one. We know that is dumpster fire. Look, preach. Preach, Mr. Do with the Beard. Let these folks know. Let me see. Falcons versus Panthers. That's going to be an interesting one. That's going to be an interesting one. We're going Falcons by a country mile. The Panthers show they can be a little feisty in games, but look, they're still that bottom of the NFL type team for a reason. They just look a little better with Andy Dalton instead of that garbage Bryce Young. You got primetime Kirko. Look, tell him Tell them, folks, this is when you want Kirk. This is when you want Kirk Cousins in games like this. Make you feel better. Look, there's another get-right game for the Falcons. Big Kirko needs more respect, Mr. KC. Look, he's getting it against the Panthers. Versus the Panthers, we call it a primetime Kirko. Get the chains out. We're going to look good in this game. Look, Drake London going to bust out 120 yards. This is going to be nice. They're going to do it. Bajan's going to have 65 yards running in this one. Get it. Ooh, Lions versus Cowboys. I'll be interested to see what Do With The Beard says here. I'm going with the Lions. I'm pretty sure preseason I also picked the Lions to win this one. But this is one of those games that's going to be a little feisty for them. You know, this is more must-win territory for the Cowboys. Do With The Beard's also going Lions. Look, shout out Detroit. The only thing I can give you a shout out for is the Detroit Lions, but we're going to shout you out for it. Leave Dan Campbell alone. Quit being weirdos. This is how you lose legends. GQ Hustler picking the Lions too. Look, we're getting a clean sweep out here. We're sweeping them. Let's see what we got next on the list. Who's playing the Giants? I can't read my own damn handwriting. It's starting to get a little dark out here. Someone's playing the Giants. Yeah, we'll talk about that here in just a second. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a video on it after this show on being fired of Salah. Some people question if it was religious, and I don't think that was it. I don't think that was it. The Jets needed to fire him. And it must be the Jets. Is it the Jets playing the Jets? No, the Bills are playing the Jets. Who the Giants? I need your help here. Who's the Giants playing? I can't read my own damn handwriting. And they don't make no damn sense to me. Giants and Bengals. Oh, I just put that's a B, E, and G. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. I appreciate y'all. Look at the chat. Do With The Beard coming through. GQ popping it out. And Vanilla Vic for the win. He's going Giants. Let's get it. Let's go Giants. Look, they're showing they can beat teams, and the Bengals have shown they can be beaten. This guy's upset city written all over it. Do With The Beard talked me into it. If he was not on the live with us, folks, I might have messed up and said Bengals, but we're going Giants. He played great last week without Malik, too. No turnovers. Look, Vanilla Vic trying to show he's worth a couple dollars. He may not be worth all the money, but, you know, they did give him budget tier quarterback pay. And, you know, he's at least delivering on that. We got to give the boy that. Last on the list, we got Bills versus Jets. And as much as I wished and pray that the Jets could win, they could win. Look, you got a new coaching system in there. We got new deal here. People forget a whole ACL injury. Look, it is. He had to get healthy. And, it makes a difference. It's a quarterback-driven league. I go under in that game. They both suck. Yeah, that ain't no lie. That ain't no lie, GQ. That is a very underwhelming game. That is a very underwhelming game. It does make you a little nervous. I don't think any of those teams are putting up big points. But I think the Bills beat the Jets. I wish the Jets could get it done, but I just don't see it. I just can't see it, folks. Getting these emergency alerts. Bro, they send me about 15 of them a day. Jets reluctantly. Bills. Look, the Bills are trash. The Texans showed them that they could get beaten by any legitimate team is going to beat the Jets. Lost the last two. Yeah, but the Jets feel like a get-right game. Like, they lost to Denver and Bo Nix throwing 60 yards. I know I'm doing a little bit of that, if one can do something, the other can do something. Allen got a concussion. That is true. And that concussion was messed up. That concussion was jacked the hell up. Because they give that boy smelling salts and say, get back in the game. Like, the NFL, this is exactly where the NFL gets in trouble for. They're like, we're getting rid of concussions. He did it to without the gang signs. He didn't have the Hawaiian gang signs passed out. Oh, this is too funny, folks. Oh, man. This is too funny. This is why I like to do the beard on the show. I should have hit you up, but this was like a 5-minute transition from thought to process. I messed up. I was like, I'm going to go live. And then, decided to go live in the middle of cooking dinner. I was like, let me get this on video. Let me get my pics in before the Wi-Fi goes. I know you're pretty good at dropping a video, so hopefully we'll get you to drop your week 5 or week 6 video here. Yeah, I know you want to get too mad. And I think I'm going to have you do that Vince McMahon video by yourself, because I still haven't seen the damn documentary. Keep slacking on the documentary. And with everything going on, I'm not 100% sure the next time I'm going to watch it. This has been pretty crazy weather out here. But yeah, folks, this is my week 6 video. NFL picks live from the Tampa area, enjoying Hurricane Milton. I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. I know it's a short one, but without my co-host and with everything that's going on, I just wanted to get a quick little video in. Hope y'all enjoy your afternoon. Stay safe, everyone, and stay strong, Florida. Thank you, GQ. Cheers to you. I'm gonna have me a nice little whiskey and Coke here before long. Promise you that. Y'all have a good evening.